Welcome back, students. This afternoon, I thought we'd get back to a Hairy Maclary book. So if you know, if I've shown you this before, these are all the 15 Hairy Maclarys I've got, plus I have a couple more actually. And of course, they're not all about Hairy Maclary. Some of them are about some of his cat neighbors. And sure enough, we're down to this one. Our last one was Scarface Claw, right? I have that one right here, Scarface Claw. Was the last one I read to you about that big old Tom. Remember, a Tom is like a big male cat. And the next one is a different sort of cat. I have to say one of my favorites because he looks like my cat, Bagheera. Slinky Malinky. Okay, and there he is carrying a glove and walking along a fence. Slinky Malinky was blacker than black, a stalking and lurking adventurous cat. I think he's going to get into some mischief. Okay, so Slinky Malinky by Lynley, Dodd. Do you notice something fun about Slinky Malinky's tail? Yeah, it's making the L in slinky. He's so cute. Aw, look at him with his nice little smile. He's like, ha ha, I'm off for some fun. Slinky Malinky was blacker than black, a stalking and lurking adventurous cat. He had bright yellow eyes, a warbling wail, and a kink at the end of his very long tail. And I can see the kink up here. What a cutie. He was cheeky and cheerful, friendly and fun. He'd chase after leaves and he'd roll in the sun. So cheeky means kind of getting up to antics, right? Cheeky and cheerful. Look at him, just having a fun roll time in the leaves. But at night, he was wicked and fiendish and sly. Through moonlight and shadow, he'd prowl and he'd pry. Pry means to like make your way into somewhere, maybe with his paw, prying, or getting into somewhere with your eyes and your attention. Oh, and there's his funny little tail sticking up. He crept along fences, he leaped over walls, he poked into corners and sneaked into halls. What was he up to? At night, to be brief, Slinky Malinky turned into a, what do you think rhymes with brief? Thief. Oh my goodness. Look, the illustrator's using his silhouette, right, the outline. Wait, I gotta reread that. Is that for real? He crept along fences, he leaped over walls, he poked into corners and sneaked into halls. What was he up to at night? To be brief, Slinky Malinky turned into a thief. Oh my gosh, what's he gonna steal? All over town from basket and bowl, he pilfered and pillaged, he snitched and he stole. Slippers and sausages, biscuits, balloons, brushes and bandages, pencils and spoons. I don't think you could guess that. So pilfered, pillaged, snitched are all synonyms, or all words, sorry my little alarm went off, are all words for stole. They mean the same thing as stole. Pilfered, pillaged, snitched, and stole. Slippers and sausages, biscuits, balloons, brushes and bandages, pencils and spoons. Can we see all those things? Let's see. I see sausages, slippers. I don't quite see the other things yet. Maybe we'll see them on the next page. Oh, there they are. He pulled them, he dragged them, he heaved them. That's for the heavy things. He heaved them until he carried them home to his house on the hill. Oh my goodness. He's lugging, he's heaving. That's when you have to carry something heavy. He's heaving them all the way up the hill to his house. One rascally night, between midnight and 4, Slinky Malinky stole more than before. Some pegs and a teddy bear dressed up in lace, a gardening glove from a Cafferty's place. Oh my goodness, I feel a little bad for the child who's lost their teddy bear. And look at him, he's like, mine. a tatty old sneaker, a smelly old sock, and Jennifer Turkington's pottery smock. Oh, Jennifer Turkington, that must be a neighbor, and she has a pottery smock. That's like in art class, something you wear to cover yourself so you don't get your clothes dirty, so it's for ceramics, for her pottery. A tatty old sneaker, a smelly old sock, and Jennifer Turkington's pottery smock. Wow, what a collection he is gathering. I wonder what's going to happen. A squishy banana, some glue and a pen, a cushion from Oliver Tulliver's den. My gosh, he even stole a cushion from somebody's house. Oh my gosh. Oh, and there's his cute little tail. There's the banana, there's the glue, there's a pen. Wow. It continues. A clock and some bottles, a pair of blue jeans, a half-knitted jersey, a packet of beans. He pulled them, he dragged them, he heaved them until he carried them home to his house on the hill, right? You got that one. Wow. There's jeans and milk bottles and, oh my gosh, everything. Then Slinky Malinky, rapscallion cat, piled them up high in a heap on the mat, right at the front door. Wow, rapscallion means like a real rascal. Look at them, he's piling it all up. I wonder who all those things are for. Oh, the glue toppled over and gummed up the pegs. The jersey unraveled and tangled his legs. He tripped on the bottles and slipped on the sock. He tipped over sideways and set off the clock. Oh my gosh, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Everything's in a big mess now. And he looks like he's kind of tied up in it. And even some clothespins are attaching to him. Oh, and the milk is spilling all over. Ay, ay, ay. Crash went the bottles. Beep, beep went the clock. Whoa, 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 whoa went the dogs on the block. On went the lights. Bang went the door. And out came the family. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, look at them. Opening the door. They're in their sleeping clothes. And they're like, what in the world have you done? Oh, I got to read that. That was a fun page. Let's go. Crash went the bottles. Beep, beep, beep went the clock. Whoa, 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 whoa went the dogs on the block. On went the lights. Bang went the door. And out came the family. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, they all said. What a criminal cat. Tomorrow we'll have to take everything back. With a tangled up middle and glue on his face, Slinky Malinky was deep in disgrace. Wow, and look at him. He doesn't look too good. Wow. They all know what he did, so he is disgraced. That means when you've done something bad and everybody knows about it, right? And so you're feeling kind of ashamed. He's in disgrace. Never again did he answer the call when moon shadows danced over garden and wall, when whispers of wickedness stirred in his head. He adjusted his whiskers and stayed home instead. What? Do you really think that he never again snitched anything, took anything from somewhere? I'm not sure I believe that. Never again did he answer the call when moon shadows danced. Oh, it's like the moon is calling him to be rascally. Over garden and wall, when whispers of wickedness stirred in his head. Wicked, 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 wicked. He adjusted his whiskers and stayed home instead. I'm not sure I believe that entirely. Yeah, that's what they're saying. You know what's so funny? I'm making a connection to Slinky Malinky Christmas Crackers. I don't know if you'll remember the really fun Christmas book with Slinky Malinky that was all gold and shiny around the edge about how he climbs up the Christmas tree and he makes a big disaster and he even makes the fairy from the top of the tree get lost under the carpet. I think what's an interesting difference is that in this, he was disgraced, right? They discovered, I have to go back and do something. I'm thinking of this, I'm making a connection to that other book. In this book, oh, he got in trouble. everybody found out what he had done and how rascally he was. And it's funny, in the Christmas book, of course, they all knew that he had done it, but he hid away, right? He didn't really have to be so embarrassed because he stayed hidden. And in the end, remember how the little fairy stayed lost under the little carpet? Yeah. Anyway, so there's Slinky Malinky. So we've had is it the biography of Slinky Malinky? No, it's the Rascally Adventures. So he's our second important cat character from the Hairy Maclary series. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Slinky Malinky, he's my favorite. Well, maybe besides Hairy Maclary. Anyway, I hope you have a great afternoon. Be sure to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house. Please keep gathering up all your books and let your parents know, remind your parents if they want to email me. I'll come and pick up those books and have a quick little visit with you. I had such a wonderful afternoon yesterday. I met like four families and picked up books and had a nice chance to visit and say hi at a distance. So please remember to keep gathering books and email me if you'd like a visit too. Take care. I love you guys. I miss you. Elbow bump.